All right, you guys put your phones on silent. We're gonna go ahead and get started. We're gonna go around and get everybody's name and a word to describe how they feel. Young fella right here, what's your name, sir?
Mark.
How you feel?
I am feeling great. I'm happy. You know, when you're around giants, you start acting like a giant.
Absolutely.
So just recently, you know, I submitted my paperwork to become a giant.
Absolutely.
So eventually, I'm gonna be taking that test to become an electrician. I'm sorry.
You ever been in that special place, Mark?
Yes, I have.
How much time you do?
40 years, 1 month, 9 days.
40 years, 1 month, 9 days. How you feel, sir?
Feel splendid,
Why you feel splendid, man?
because I'm not dead or in jail.
You ever been in jail?
Yes, sir.
How much time you do?
17 years.
17 years. How much time you do?
24 years.
24 years. How much time you do?
7.5.
How much time you do?
10.
How you feel, sir?
I feel fine.
Huh?
I feel fine.
You feel fine? What can make it better?
Job.
Man, the first thing I said over here was we don't do jobs. Job is an acronym for Journey of the Broke. We do careers. Unfortunately, I started off really young, 18 years old. When I got to prison, I learned about self and I learned what it means to be a black man. You have all these black men and women in prison, what happens to the community? But I got to figure out a way to have shared economics and shared power so we can grow. So if somebody don't know what we do at Second Call, in 2 words, what we do is we save lives. But in doing that, everybody hear about the careers. They want to come down, like my man say, want to get a job and all that. That's cool, but that's at the back end of it. There's some things we got to learn a few times before we get out there. So we talk about anger management, low self-esteem. Does anybody want to read the first paragraph?
No self-esteem and value of life.
Go ahead.
The only reference point to focus on a certain goal will come from knowledge and being familiar with the goal. We often think that if it has not happened for others before, then it will not happen now for us. We sometimes allow ourselves to defeat before we even attempt to try.
Well, that happens in our community big time. What does that mean to you, Anthony?
And growing up, you had the ones that had went to prison and had came out of prison with a whole different reputation from the one that they had went in with, and now they were a status above from what they were when they first departed from the streets. I wanted that. I needed that, and I achieved that.
It's like a badge of honor.
Yeah, it was a badge of honor. I felt like I had reached the highest point of my life, and then I was sitting in jail, and I was like, oh, they lied to me. It's got to be something better. Then I did the self-reflection, and I had to start reading and deprogramming myself that there were other people outside the world that was successful, but I didn't have nothing to look up to.
I learned my history. I learned that we go back further than just slavery. I learned that we are the originators of humanity, and no matter where you come from, you're gonna have something that takes you back to that motherland. And so when I learned these things, I was like, well, you know what, we're a great people. And so you start carrying yourself that way. So I start carrying myself as the king that I am, and loving myself and loving my community. All right, brother, you wanna take us on prayer?
Most definitely. We pray for each and every hand that is joined here, that whatever is going on in our lives, that we'll be given the courage and the strength to continue on our journey and get us to our destination safely. In your precious name we pray. Amen.
Amen.